On this episode, the Center of Hope.
Since I've been in Fort Mac, everyone is only one paycheck away from being homeless.
Thanks for joining us. Being homeless in a large city such as Edmonton can be difficult, but what about those living in smaller communities? We take you up north to Fort McMurray, where Shaw TV's Craig Momney explores the Center of Hope, a daytime drop-in center for those living on the streets.
Come on, girlfriend. You're mine now.
It's 8:30 in the morning and the Center of Hope is open and ready for the new day. Patrons march in from the cold streets of Fort McMurray to warm up. Center worker Brandy Carr goes about her daily routine.
My role is, I'm in the intake, so we'll bring them to the shower, help them do their laundry. We'll get them movies. If they need coat, boots, that's all in the basement for the most part. Just talk to them if they need somebody to talk to.
Prior to any client care, a few housekeeping tasks are in order.
When they come in the morning, there's 5 chores that they have to do, so they sign up for their chores. And then we'll go over a few rules. There's no swearing or taking the Lord's name in vain. No outside food or drink allowed in the center. Jackets has to be hung up and boots taken off in the center. Either put your boots on that rack or back by the wall so people aren't tripping over them. And then they'll say the prayer.
I am doing a new thing. Now it's spring, it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the desert and streams in the wasteland. Isaiah 43:19. To this world, change is one of the most difficult things for people to face. However, change is inevitable.
What's that?
Did you sign in?
Yeah, my name's on there.
Oh.
After prayer, clients line up for a hot meal, fruit, and other services offered at the shelter.
Hot bowl of cinnamon?
Sure, that'll do.
1, 2.
2, honey.
Growing up, we did struggle a lot, but it was never a time where we become homeless. Are you ready for shower?
Yeah.
I've seen since I've been in Fort Mac is everyone is only one paycheck away from being homeless. This morning, a lady came in and she's after falling down a lot, so her eyes are bad. Do you want to come to the bathroom with me to wipe your arm off? And then you will sit down in one of the chairs? She was very intoxicated, and we told her we were going to call and get her some help so she would be off the street for at least 6 or 8 hours. And she accepted. We asked her, did she want to go to the hospital? And she accepted to go to the hospital so they can get her cleaned up and give her the proper care that she would need, because we don't have all the proper stuff here that she would need to get her cleaned up and stuff. So she okayed to go, and she don't have to go to lockup.
Incidents like this make it hard for Brandy to leave her feelings at the door at day's end.
There's times that I've left here and I've cried and stuff like that. Like, you try not to take it too personal, but it is heart-touching sometimes just to see what they do on a daily basis. And I know personally me, I probably would not be able to survive doing what some of them do on a daily basis.
Someone who knows what it is to live like the other patrons is Paul Talbot.
Paul, he's great. When I started here, he was still just volunteering. Now he's part of our staff. He helps out greatly. Half the time before we get a chance to do stuff, he's already doing it or he has it done.
We sort the donations and we bring them up so people can do that. Okay, I'll bring that basket up, put that on the shelf. When I go home at night, I feel like I've done something. It's not like I've been in construction for many years, way over 30 years. I know, especially the last few years, I was a scaffolder. You build a scaffold, and at the end of the day, you tear it down. It doesn't seem like, I don't know. I didn't feel like I've accomplished a hell of a lot, but like here, you go home and you have satisfaction that you have helped a few people, make their life, because people come here and usually use our service. They have a hard time. They have, and maybe for a few minutes at least, we made their life easier, and that feels good.
Paul is no stranger to the shelter. spending the last 5 years there himself.
I first came here as a client, and then I started to volunteer for small chores, and then volunteer some more, and I'm here pretty much every day now, whether I'm volunteer or on staff. I'm on call, so if a supervisor or intake supervisor, Danielle, needs me, she texts me, and I'm here in the morning. Well, I'm here anyway, but that's what I like to do.
I don't treat any of the patrons any different than I would treat my niece even, because a lot of them you would have to treat, you had to treat with a little bit more care.
Everybody has problem, and we try to help them to go through that period of their life when they need help the most.
There's a couple that we would see every day, and then they could be in detox or in the hospital or something, and you'll ask, okay, have you seen such person? And I haven't seen them on the street, or I haven't seen them walking around, and so it's like you're always wondering where they're to, more so when you do see them every day. Some days, you're not supposed to take the job like real personal, but there is some days you do take it personal.
In addition, the Center of Hope serves up to 200 homeless individuals every week. If you'd like to join the conversation online, please use the hashtag Road to Hope. I'm Cheryl Tasascu. Thanks for watching.